Lancashire seal 10-wicket victory in Taunton. Day 2 in Taunton really was scintillating. Lancashire finished on 373 before their bowlers tore through Somerset to dismiss the hosts for 90 and enforce the follow-on. But Somerset's second attempt was much more productive. Tom Lammonby at the forefront with 100 to help his side reduce the deficit to just 57. Hildreth had moved to third place in Somerset's all-time list of first-class run scorers, but he couldn't add many more, out to Bailey for 26, just what Lancashire wanted. He had Goldsworthy too. The deficit was now below 50, but Lancashire were on the charge. Davis and van der Merwe chipped away at it even more. Hopes of a win dispensed with, but they at least wanted to make their visitors bat again. Balderson put a stop to their partnership, with 4 more needed for that to come to fruition, well caught by Wells in the cordon. Blatherwick followed that up, De Lange out for a 2-ball duck, caught by Jones. Brooks had a life and Somerset had a lead. The edge burst through Wells' hands and went all the way to the boundary. The hosts made their way to 300 runs, but Lancashire was still well on top, and Balderson emphasised that point. No need for catchers, Brooks bowled for 15. Leonard would be the last man to go, out for 6 to Blatherwick, his 6th of the match. Lancashire left needing just 32 to win. Somerset's second innings was a vast improvement on their first. If they'd put up the kind of fight that Lammonby had earlier in the match, perhaps they may not have been staring at a defeat inside 3 days. Lancashire, though, had 20 or so minutes before lunch and would be determined to wrap it up early. And after just 2 overs, they were already halfway there. They made short work of the target. Lancashire sealed the win by 10 wickets when Davis guided Ned Leonard to the boundary and then picked up 2 off the last ball of his over. If last week's result in Scarborough left Somerset's faint hopes hanging by a thread, Lancashire had just severed it. Another massive defeat for the side from the southwest, who had headed into this stage of the competition with such high hopes. Lancashire, meanwhile, can still make the showpiece final, but they need results to go their way, starting with their game against Hampshire in Liverpool. Somerset can still play their part when they take on Warwickshire at Edgbaston, a ground they'll get to know very well this weekend.